So, some of you might be wondering why this episode is events and not the final battle. Well, long story short, the final battle gave me some problems, and believe it or not, for those of you who haven't played the game, getting the events done is actually useful in helping me find out how to defeat the final boss. Furthermore, I wanted to get all the events anyways, and it doesn't really make a lot of sense for, the final boss then the last event, so right after I'm about to start the final boss, we're going to transition into the events, and then next episode we're going to transition back to when I start the final boss. So hopefully that makes sense. I may also include an episode run that I did at a later date, I'm not sure, but for now, hope you all enjoy, because some of these events were interesting. Thank you all. Wish me luck. Let's see what this final battle's got for me. Oh! Oh, bro, hold up. Yee! Oh, they fixed the glide. That's right. I remember they patched this. Because that was something that needed to change. Although I kind of liked the lead up time before the glide. Oh, I'm at max range, so it's probably, yeah. Because that was from a Sonic 06. And that's probably why, because Sonic 06 I think was the last time I played Knuckles. But I'm pretty sure it used to be like this. Bruh. Look at this annoying tower that Knuckles can just cruise through. Alright. Amy. And even Amy. We can just float down. And... Whoa, don't do that. Not yet. Wait, can you reach the top of that thing? Yeah, bruh. Though it's not solid, that makes sense. And now... Fox Boy. Fox Boy. Bruh. All this. Who got time for it? No, in fact, all right. Land Tales. That's gonna take us a while. Like, falling takes a while. All right. How long does it take me to fly up there? Shoot, man, I tell you, I really do feel a lot better about this game now that I've beaten it. It's the idea, I think, of an unbeatable Oh, whoops. Forgot. I'm not on Infinity. Oh, crud. That gumming. Gonna take longer, apparently. I mean, it's still nothing compared to what Sonic had to go through, but yeah, like I was saying, I really do feel a lot better. It's the idea of an unbeatable challenge, and once you beat it, then it becomes fun. That's what happened to me with Crisis City as well. Crisis City, I think, and I think it's called Adabat Day, or that might have been my child pronunciation from Sonic Unleashed, but those are two very difficult levels that once I beat them, then they became some of my favorite, and I just like to play them for fun. So, all right. So I can't take the trial again. All right, so I'm not sure how I'm doing this. I was getting myself prepared to travel all that way for the other 3 characters. Then I remembered we have fast travel. Why is my stuff not working right now? It just was. Okay, well, either way. What the heck? Hold on. Okay, this is the first time this happened. Oh, shoot. I saw like 5 of the events, and that's cool. I have never seen that. And I lost the footage. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't have been upset by that. But this particular set of events were actually interesting. Dadgummit. All right. Well, I'll go back. Let's see. Where am I? Wait, did I show you all some of them? Oh, yeah, here we go. Oh, I just clicked on the wrong thing. Okay. Yep, let's get back to that. So what did I even show you all? Nothing? Oh, come on. All right. Well, I figured out what the issue was with the or no, I didn't figure it out. Just I fixed it. All right. Well, I remember what I said, but I had an interesting reaction to 2 of the last 2 I just did. I guess it could have been worse. I could have recorded all the events, but let's go. Where's Tails? Right here.
The Coco don't seem to be feeling so good. They're in much worse shape than us. Maybe it's because they're so much smaller.
So on this one,
how are you feeling, Tails?
I didn't even know the Cocos were
The shockwave took a lot out of me, but I'm fine now.
suffering like they
That
were.
disturbance from the sky is only getting more intense. Maybe our time limit is almost up.
Got it. Let's get back to finding the emeralds once we make sure the Coco are safe.
So that explains why Amy was so worried about them. Now I remember this next one too. Eggman.
What was that upside-down pyramid thing on Kronos Island?
According to the information I've gathered in cyberspace, it's a terminal created by the ancients to get in and out of their spaceships. When they first arrived on this planet, they used their spaceship as a base of operations. They needed time to investigate whether the islands were habitable. They built a terminal to travel back and forth between the island and their ships.
So we knew they had a
There were
spaceport.
terminals built on other islands, but they were different in design. They've ceased to function. All that remains of the terminals is the wreckage of the elevators that were used for boarding.
But not a
If
terminal.
you're curious, go and find the remains. But only if you're able to sort out the situation here first, that is.
Which makes sense. Like obviously they would have a way to get to ground and back above their ship on the islands. But I was curious after Eggman said that, and I went to go check it out. Hopefully I can just talk over the footage that I used, but I thought that the bottom I could see how they could be beamed up possibly, from the ground and back up to the terminal. And I thought I saw like a lobby of some sort that was in the center, and then at the top their spaceship. So those ones weren't too bad. Like I can easily explain what my thought process was there. The real kicker though, oh yeah, we got 3 more that I saw. Oh yeah, and I saw Amy use the quick transport for the first time. Or, yeah. It's not quick transport, what is it? Fast travel, there we go. Eggman?
While I was exploring Kronos Island with Sonic, I noticed lights would appear on the ground or on the trunks of the trees at night. What was up with that?
I think those were missions. Like,
You must be talking about the phantom lights. Cyberspace is always filled with a vast amount of data, but sometimes it overflows through the portals. That data is the faint thoughts of the ancients, appearing in the real world as light.
So they're thoughts without shape, like the Coco. Why do they only appear at night?
They're usually in hiding for fear of the being that destroyed them.
and this
And when the moon rises, they feel safe enough to come out.
I found very ironic.
The poor little things. They've already lost their bodies, yet they're still afraid of being destroyed.
Why would they come out at night when, you know, the whole enemy in question is a moon? Well, at least it looks like one. I think it's taking on the appearance of one. It can probably change its appearance, or just looks like... There was some lore on it, I remember, that it looks like whatever you most fear or something like that, I think. But I don't think it's the moon. Maybe it's just a natural satellite in general. Oh, of course it can't be the moon. It came from a different... Whoa. It attacked a different planet. So it's clearly not ours. And plus it was sealed here for all this time. Also, Eggman, it's interesting hearing him speak like this. I think this is because it's the calmest I've heard him. Like, normally Eggman's planning world domination, but here he's in, like, profession mode. It's kind of cool. Okay, I think these are the two big ones coming up. All right, am I recording this time? Yeah, dadgummit, I remember this one.
Why the cocoa? Actually, that element may change
No,
the
it's not this
result of
one.
my calculations.
So I saw all the sage things.
Calculations? You mean the cocoa may be able to help us?
The cocoa contained personal information of the ancients and their souls.
But this was an interesting fact.
If they hold data that hasn't been uploaded to cyberspace yet, maybe...
Maybe that could be the key. Wow!
Because that explains why the Master Coco, or the Master King of the Coco, how he knew something, you know, a very powerful move that our enemy didn't know about, that was totally advantageous in that final battle. Explains how the enemy wouldn't know about it because it was in his soul, not data. But I was wondering, how do they do that? How do they separate? Aren't their souls data, in a sense, in here? Not certain, but interesting facts. And explain some things. It's these two. Dadgummit, I saw all the... That's why these two are the last ones. It makes so much sense. This one.
We have to work together, so get used to me being here.
I thought Amy said that weird.
Amy Rose, the one who admires Sonic.
Oh, and are you a fellow admirer?
This part.
Now is not the time for this. Your focus should be on the emeralds, not Sonic.
Dadgummit, I lost my reaction to that. To say what my thoughts were, to recap. Well, it's not a recap for you all, but it's a recap for me. I thought that Sage is definitely an admirer of what Sonic did, because the only reason we got Sage on our side is because we kept beating the odds she calculated. At the same time, I do not think this is an Elise situation. Yeah, I said it, and I'll say it again. Wait, can I? Thank you. It's not an Elise situation. You don't know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I'll say it. All right. Sonic 06. I didn't actually pick this up at the time when I was a kid, but and yeah, this part is new. I'm adding it because I want to feel like I'm talking to you guys, not repeating stuff. But in Sonic 06, in order to revive the man in question, actually before revival.
So, what does this guy look like? Have you already been on a date with him?
No, I really haven't.
A one-way love? That's so cute. Come on, there's no need to be shy. Look, you're a princess and you're super cute. That guy's the lucky one. I also have someone that I'm pursuing too. I wish us both luck.
And there was a question I remember where Sonic had to choose, I think, was it like a romantic partner or something like that? It was they weren't actually there, neither Amy or Elise, but they were the choices you had to choose. And Elise does end up. You know what? I'm not gonna mention that. Point is, I think Sage is literally just a fan. Like I think I used the same words myself back in when we played the game. Like Sage was one of us, becoming a fan of the blue blur in question. So I don't think it's an Amy situation. Though seeing they're similar size and Sage is not human, just an AI. I'm pretty sure AIs can change their appearance. You know what? We're not gonna go into that. All right, that was not even. Shoot, there's probably fan art. All right, I'm done. We're going to the final event. So at least I got to say some new stuff with that. This though. Well.
I saw a mark on the pyramid wall. It was the same mark I saw in the sky when I said goodbye to the Coco. What could it mean?
And I was curious about this too.
There are no definite records in the cyberspace archives, but it appears the ancients worshipped it as the symbol of a god.
I did not expect that.
You believed in a god even with all of this amazing technology? I didn't expect that.
And I thought that was deep for them to go
Faith is
there.
an excellent way to shape a group's sense of kinship. However, the markings in the sky are a clear and observable phenomenon and cannot be the manifestation of a miracle.
And then this.
Perhaps the god of the ancients depicted by the wall markings still exists out there today.
Bro. What? Like, I mean, I've already heard the news, and it's right after that I checked my recording, because I normally do that whenever big stuff happens. Like, you know, when I was in the trial, the masking trial, and I looked away, and on a winning run, and I ended up losing the button prompt. This time it saved me. Well, you know, at least I don't have to redo the whole episode, but that line, sheesh. It spooked me when they had Sage have that view, because it didn't, you know, Sage is fluctuating from blue to black, or white and blue to red and black. Huh. Just not thinking about it. Oh, no. I was gonna bring in some actual character comparisons, but they used red when Sage was saying that, which I find interesting, almost as if, I wonder, are their enemy and the symbol one and the same? No, that's probably not what they're going with, but, huh. I get a feeling they're setting something up there, all right? Like, they could do a bunch of lore about this, sure, but if anything, this whole DLC and other stuff makes me think they're making a Sonic Frontiers 2 sometime in the future. It might not be called that, might be called something else, but they're not just doing that, but they also have set up something with the end. This seemed like one battle, like Super Sonic can't take out the end. We're gonna need either a team battle or maybe like Super Emeralds or something. So anyways, I'm getting real into the lore, but unfortunately I saw all the Amy's before I realized I wasn't recording. If it was just sooner, these two. I could deal with all the others, but these two, all right. Well, hopefully, since Amy is before Tails and Knuckles, they'll go into more detail later. I need to get back to the tower. Why can't they just allow him to be a transport location? There's no place close to him. Maybe if you do all the challenges. I don't know. Is that it? No, it's over here. Okay. Well, thank you, Amy. No, normally in situations like this, I'm putting the character down for a good long while. No, I'll be back. All right. It's been too long since I've been able to use them. But now, Nuck. What you got? I wonder if some of these opened up late. Sheesh, I'm saving the Sage stuff for later. Let's go to Eggman and Amy, and then Sonic, and then Sage. Because Sage be dropping some gems. And so that's Knuckles quick transport? Or quick travel? Is it time to... No, I'm not gonna do that. If there's one thing I've learned or realized, singing with the song is how I lose. Even though there's nothing to lose here. Rather safe than sorry. And sheesh, that's a lot faster. Alright, Eggman.
There are so many huge ruins on this island. And the 4 rotating rings on Ares Island are ridiculously big.
What a riveting observation. That
Sheesh.
facility is a kind of monitor that shows the link between the island and cyberspace. The 4
What?
rings represent the 4 islands, and when they're rotating, they indicate the link with cyberspace is in effect. When the
Really?
ring stops, it means there's some sort of abnormality in cyberspace. I'm certain there's a meaning behind their size as well. I imagine there are other functions I've yet to know about. How interesting.
Should we be worried that Eggman is getting all this intel? I mean, we've already seen Eggman Land. But, you know, these people were on some different stuff. Alright, Amy.
Ugh, there's so much we still don't know about this cyber corruption. Why do your punches work when my hammer doesn't?
Really?
I know, but they do work. I'll take care of whatever's in the way. You keep looking.
That's why? Wait a minute. I gotta switch back to Amy. After this is over. That was the reason. I was gonna say, why do I need this? But I gotta remember Sonic. They're saying the cyber corruption is why. How did they block her hammer? It's a weapon. I think I'm questioning it. Alright. Sonic.
We've got 3 emeralds so far. Making good progress.
Actually, we got
Really?
7, but
Well, looks like I'm doing better on my end, treasure hunter.
Put a sock in it. The enemy's getting more persistent with your interference, like that shockwave earlier. But don't worry, I'll take care of it with my fists. Just you wait.
I see. So that was clearly an early scene that we were supposed to see. Now the sage stuff. I have no idea which one is the big one, but let's just go. Oh, that's so, you know, that's why I went with Amy first, because Knuckles and Tails, gaps like that mean nothing to them.
Knuckles the Echidna. Your power may be the key.
What do you mean?
Of course.
Bruh!
You've got a good eye. If anything stands between me and the emeralds, I'll smash it with my fists.
Just be sure not to smash the emeralds in the process.
Fair. Fair. He's totally never done that before. Well, not the actual emeralds, which is an interesting question. I wonder if they can be broken. From what I understand, the Master Emerald, which, if you're unaware, is a giant version of the Chaos Emeralds that is, well, like the Master King, it controls the rest of the emeralds, or can be used to control the rest of the emeralds, if you know how. Not everybody can use the Master Emerald to control all the emeralds, but Knuckles is one such person as the guardian of the Master Emerald. I also think that it's Knuckles himself who can break the Master Emerald, because it's almost like, I think it allows him to. At least that's my headcanon, because the Master Emerald has been, oh, wait, no, is that headcanon too? The Master Emerald is a very old and very powerful relic, so. Wait, actually, yeah, did they bring the Master Emerald with them? Wait a minute. We might have to go to Ares Island. If Sage tells me something, I just thought of something that might... Okay, there's 2 more left. I remember that people were saying that there was a Master Emerald broken in
Hey, where's the punk who caused that shockwave before?
the
It
end.
hasn't made an appearance yet. It's somewhere far beyond your fist's reach.
Jeez, what a coward attacking from so far away.
Well,
When it does appear, our time will come to an end. If we don't gather the emeralds and prepare, our chance of success will be 0.
our time will come to an end. Fitting, I see what they did there. Now what about this one? If someone was gonna say something about that, Come on, Sage. Give me some info. Alright.
There's no time. Leave the enemies to Sonic and focus on finding the emeralds.
Alright.
Fine, but what's up with them? Looks like some of them came back after getting beaten.
They're defensive weapons created by the ancients.
Huh?
They were once used to defend the Starfall Islands from foreign enemies. They had stopped functioning by the time the Doctor arrived, but I reactivated them when I connected to cyberspace to keep him safe. They are powered by Chaos Emeralds and are designed to automatically rebuild themselves by reacting to the gravitational pull of meteors, so they could continue to defend the home of the Ancients forever. Even with the Ancients gone, their guardians must continue to carry out their duty to defend the island. Try to avoid them while you search for the emeralds.
What? Shoot, I think I missed something. I mean, I could replay the recording back, but that's not what I was hoping Sage would say, darn it. Well, we still got some Tails stuff, but Knuckles will be the perfect person to mention a Master Emerald copy. Plus, it was in Ares Island where people... Do I know where it was? No, because the last time I left... Yeah, no. Let's head back to the tower, and we'll finish this with Tails. Oh, and that's a very nice shortcut that Amy could not take advantage of. Dang it. Okay, there we go. About to say, I didn't want to hit the ground. Okay. Well, thank you, Nuck Nuck. Now, time for Tails. Tails actually has no sages left. That makes sense. I thought I'd gotten everything. There we go. Amy, Eggman, Sonic, Eggman. You know, I actually think it would have been faster to just quick travel. Because while Tails can get there, and his speed's pretty fast, like, how long did it take me to just fall? Well, we can speed that up. There we go.
Tails, have you noticed what's happening to our bodies?
Yeah, the cyber corruption is getting worse.
And that means we might get trapped in that lonely place. But what I'm most worried about is Sonic. I don't want to let him down.
I feel the same way, Amy. I can't fail, no matter what happens to my body.
Oh, that brings me flashbacks. Because Tails actually got injured while trying to pick up the slack when Sonic was gone. Or was that right before? Alright, Eggman.
The path to victory lies in the technology of the ancients. If I combine my weapons and the power of the emeralds, you don't look well.
I wonder why.
Fine. Sonic's working hard out there. Even you are too. I can't stop now. Not yet.
You've honed your mental fortitude in addition to your intelligence. You're becoming quite formidable, Tails.
I wonder if they will work together in the future. I mean, Eggman should realize with someone of his genius, you know, he can't win. It's like there'll always be something to stop him. Plus Sage exists now. Although Sage did say she wanted him to conquer the world. But I don't think at the expense of Sonic. So he's at an impasse. Oh, shoot, that was my time. I hadn't seen Tails quick travel. All right, Sonic.
Hey, Tails. Cool gadget you got there.
Which one?
Well, I know I can't fight like you or Knuckles. So I'll use whatever tools I can to make myself useful.
You do you, buddy. You always know how to help out.
Okay. And then one last one. Eggman. And it actually does make sense to quick travel. I mean, it's not like it's a difference. I think I said it in the first recording, but I'm pretty sure they just put the model over the animation, you know? Let's travel on the ground for one. Nope. Forget that noise. Never mind. Why run when you can fly? Okay.
You must be feeling quite anxious, separated from your hero, Sonic.
You think?
Eggman, have you forgotten about
Yeah.
what happened at Station Square?
That's the moment.
I may not be Sonic, but there are things only I can do.
We will see what you're capable of without him.
And actually, I remember Tails and Eggman literally boxed after it was assumed Sonic was dead in Sonic Adventure 2. Oh, she's just all the way over there? Okay, there's got to be a quicker point. Yeah. Eggman don't want these problems. You know, I could go all the way up to that tower, but nah. Just because you can. Right, Tails doesn't have a home attack. At least not in this game. Doesn't mean you should. Oh, there's something that seems so wrong about Tails needing that to get up high. Alright. How can I tell if that's all the events? Oh. I think it is.